Yo, Mac Nation, what's up? It's time to talk about the song Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. In case you don't know, Olivia Rodrigo was this huge, overnight superstar. Like, she's massive right now. She came out of nowhere. She was the star of this Disney Channel, not Disney Channel, Disney Plus original show, High School Musical, the musical, the series. My little sister watches it. And she made a song and it exploded on TikTok, and the song was like number one for like 10 weeks in a row. It was a driver's license. I'll link that in the description. I actually talked about that song before. But her third single off of her album Sour, which was number one on the Billboard charts when it came out, not anymore, but it was. This is the third single from that song, and this song is doing super well on the Billboard charts. It is number two after like 10 weeks, and so it's got some staying power. Good For You is a very interesting song, especially interesting that it's doing this well because it's not your average pop song, not like Driver's License. And Driver's License isn't exactly your average pop song either, but this is even more original, even more different than that. And she's done other original, different things on her album, like Deja Vu. That song has some really unique, interesting instrumentation and music that I think is just very different from mainstream pop music. I kind of wish that song was bigger than it is. But this was the one that's taking off right now, and it is a pop punk song. And when I say pop punk, I mean it's just the most by the numbers pop punk possible. It really, it's nothing crazy. It's the energy is just enough to be an energetic pop punk performance. Like she really does, Olivia Rodrigo really does try and go for it with that anger that especially comes through in the second verse, and that kind of angry sarcasm on the chorus. And there's a lot of bitter undertones, and just like Driver's License and Sour, her debut album, is a breakup album, so this is a breakup song, very much in the same lane lyrically as Driver's License and a bunch of other songs on the album. But and Deja Vu, where she's just very bitter and angry at her ex-boyfriend who moved on so quickly and so easily, and she's really upset because she's like, I have not recovered well from this breakup, and he's acting like it's no big deal. And she talks about, just the same way she does on Driver's License, like about teaching him the Billy Joel song. She's like, I got you this therapist. I found you a therapist, and now you're going to be a better person with your new girlfriend, which is interesting. Anyway, like I said, as far as pop punk goes, this is the most like middle of the road, by the numbers, like musically, in my opinion. But then, song structure wise, it's also the most by the numbers by a pop music standard. It's got the A B C B chorus, structure, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. It does have an outro, which is kind of neat because the outro is just this one line. Well, good for you. I guess you moved on really easily. Is that what it is? Let me yeah, it's well, good for you. I guess you moved on really easily, which is the first line of the song. So in that way, the song kind of loops around. So if you listen to it on repeat, it's like it goes back in full circle. And that's kind of a fun little touch. But besides that, the song has the most average, traditional, normal song structure, especially for pop music. It's a fine song. It's a good, enjoyable track. I don't really know if I prefer it to Driver's License because unlike Driver's License, which has this really massive standout individual moment, which I would say is the bridge to that song is really great, much better than any other part of the song. This, I would say, just in general, the whole song is about the same quality. It's got, enjoyable verses, enjoyable hook, really enjoyable energy, but just overall, I'm not super impressed with it. Like I said, it feels very by the numbers for pop punk. And I'm glad that a pop punk song is doing so well on the charts that, maybe this could be inspirational and we'll get more music in this kind of lane. I would be excited to see more like Paramore type music, like doing well on the charts. And, because that's what the most obvious influence from this is Paramore, in my opinion, that self-titled album. But anyway, it's a good song. What do you think of this song? What do you think of Olivia Rodrigo in general? Are you a fan? Do you think she's great? Do you think she's good? Like, honestly, my impression from the majority of Sour is, wow, this is good music. This is good. I like this. As someone who's not a fan of pop music in general, I don't really care. I think it's good in the lane that it is in the lane of pop music. Sour, thumbs up. It's a good album, but like, it's not something that excites me. It's not something that I'm going to keep coming back to and listening to over and over again. I might review it on the channel at some point, but it's just, once again, it's just not something that really interests me. It's not my genre. This isn't a genre that I care about. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day.